Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So, no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode, enjoy what's in it, and y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there, consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. Oh, yes. There we go. There it goes. Hi, guys. Welcome to a new and improved interview. This interview I like to call a family reunion. And why the hell would I say that? Reason why is because if you guys remember, Really Khalil came on here and he rocked the show with his amazing music and showcase. You guys remember? If not, you should really listen. His brother is also a musician and he's here today. I'm so excited to be meeting you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so stoked.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Of course. And you shot and I didn't even know until he just told me. He just told me a couple minutes ago that they were related. I didn't know until it just heard it out of your mouth, and I didn't know, so that blew me away too. But now I'm seeing the resemblance too.
Yeah, basically twins, even though we're 3 years apart, but
Oh, that makes perfect sense. And you guys even look like twins. I was on Really Khalil's Instagram, because he posted, I think he was making burgers, I saw. Um, and it was I could see the twinness and that in your profile pic. I can see twin.
real strong genes, real strong.
Oh yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, let's jump into everything. Um, so firstly, I'd like to say that I'm very happy about your new EP coming out. I'm so stoked. Um,
Thank you,
Tayron,
thank you.
Tayron, not Tayron, it's Tyrod.
Pronounced
I'm
tarot. It's like
Tayron,
tarot. Yeah, like the T is silent.
Arrow, right?
Yeah, like the cards.
Oh, okay, got it. I'm sorry, I've been messing up names.
It's fine.
All right.
Honestly, you're not the only one that has mispronounced that word. A lot of people don't know how to pronounce that word, which is funny.
Well, that means you did a pretty good job of people on messing up the name. That means it has extra significance.
Hey, I guess I'm used to that because my actual real name is very hard to pronounce. So it's just like, yeah, I guess I'm used to that. But
Yeah.
does teach time for teaching and learning and all that.
Yes, 100%, 100%. But I just wanted to dive into your EP because the audience will actually get a chance to get a taste of some of the EP at the very end of the show of the interview. So I want you. I know it's upcoming, so since it's upcoming, I know you can't tell us everything, but I want you to. What can you tell us about this EP, and not just what can you tell us about? What can you tell us about the EP and everything? Production, inspiration, origin, features. What can you tell us about it?
All right, let's dive into it. I guess I'll start at the beginning. Uh, so I guess most of the people that know me from music, they know me for rapping because most of the songs that I put out is mainly hip hop songs. Only my close group of friends, they know that I'm really versatile and I really don't stick to any genre. But when it comes to what's released, I've only been putting out hip hop songs or songs that kind of like walk that edge of hip hop and alternative. Um, but with this one, I guess I decided to just, take that leap like straight into um just breaking out from hip hop, if that makes any sense. Honestly, it's weird. Like my origins is a little weird. I'm the kid that grew up like without that whole hip hop background of knowing everything about rap and all that stuff. I come from a house that, real religious parents. They filtered a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna say hip hop was filtered, but it's more so just like things that were explicit was filtered. So at the time, a lot of hip hop was explicit. So, we didn't really get that background, that deep background in hip hop that most people our age has. So like, the history of this and that and who did what, like that's totally lost on me. Like when people are talking about it, I'm the one that's in the room silent. So for me, I filled that hole with really just like what my parents were listening to, which is just like, your old school, your oldies, whatever golden stuff, the funk, the stuff from the 80s and, the stuff our parents listened to. Um, and I guess me venturing out on my own, trying to listen to a song that my parents would hear and they wouldn't like tell me to turn off. I kind of settled around in the rock and the pop and that realm of music, just growing up. So this tape for me was really me like kind of coming home and I guess giving people what comes easily to me, if that makes any sense. Um, all my hip hop stuff was really me trying to cater to, what I thought people wanted. But tarot is the first time that I kind of just did what I wanted to do. So it's a really, really special tape for me. The first track that I would say that I recorded that's on tarot is the song Temptation. That song has a real it's like a real, I would say, 80s vibe. Um, with music for me, like I try to make songs that I feel would sit well in the background of like a movie. So whatever I'm going through at the time, me zeroing out, getting in third person and looking at my life, doing the thing that all artists do where we kind of like play the movie of our lives in our heads. And the song that's playing for whatever I'm going through. So whether it's like some ratchet shit going on or some, like some sad shit or heartbreaking shit or whatever, that's the song I'm gonna make, when that inspiration hits. I just kind of like zero out and that's where I get my main inspiration from. So with that first song, Temptation, um, that song I kind of got the vibe from like, something that I feel would fit on a Quentin Tarantino movie, like Pulp Fiction or something like that, or Kill Bill. Um, I remember the song Barracuda by the 5, 6, 7, 8s and the song Barracuda by Heart. So I kind of melded those two sounds together in a way, and that's what kind of inspired Temptation. And that was the first song that's on that tape. That's the first one that I recorded, and the rest just kind of poured out after that. But yeah, that's when I broke into that. The rest of them came out when I had COVID. I got COVID like a few months ago, and I had nothing to do but sit, you know. Um, and I guess any artists that got COVID, they kind of know what happens, during that quarantine. And that same thing happened for me. Just got nothing but time in yourself. So some real amazing stuff gets pushed out. But yeah, any questions? Because I'm a real rambler. That's kind of what I do. I ramble. So you might have to like guide the conversation.
Mm. Gotcha. And hey, there's no such thing as as having trouble rambling. This is an interview. It's supposed to be comfortable, so rambling is comfortable for you. That's all good with me.
Okay. All right. I warned you. But yeah. um, I know you asked about the production. It's crazy. Now, with the production, as an artist, I'm gonna go ahead and just like be the one to admit we all go to YouTube. Well, not all of us. My brother, he doesn't go to YouTube. He's like a freak of nature. He makes all his own beats. He writes all his own songs. He does everything himself. It's amazing. I can't do that though, so I go to YouTube like the rest of us. But I'm just surfing through YouTube, just looking for the vibes. That's where I got all those beats really, off of YouTube. I bought the beats. But moving forward, after I shared the tape, after I built like the 5 songs, I shared the tape to a few people, everyone, really telling me how they feel about it. And I'm getting like the most reactions that I really have ever gotten, for anything that I've ever created off of this tape that I'm about to drop. And that just, I guess that gave me the idea to take it a little further, because my plan was just to, just drop it and just get some music out, because I don't really drop music like that. I hoard a lot of music. Like I have tapes and tapes full of music just sitting, that no one's heard, well, the public. But yeah, so I wanted it to go further. I contacted a producer friend of mine, Ashton Harris, and in order to get the tape to, there's a thing called sync licensing, where you pretty much you log all your songs in, and it's the way that you get your music on movies or TV or video games or wherever catalog that whoever wants to use it off the catalog that it gets your music on. So in order to do that, you would need like the full construction of the beat. Since I don't make beats and I gotta buy beats, like people who buy beats, literally that's expensive as fuck. Like it's I'm sorry, can I cuss? I guess I can. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's super expensive, so I'm just thinking, trying to figure out a way to get through. And, I hit up my producer friend and just wanted to see if he wanted in on the tape. So he actually went in, dived deep. He heard the tape, um, and he remade the beats to like 3 of his favorite tracks, which is dope. Um, so that kind of lessened the workload on me, but it also gave it a little bit more personal energy to the whole thing, because I'm a strong believer that like when you're creating something and you present it out to the world, every hand that it has to touch on its way to the world, they have to feel the same way about, you know, the art as the person who created it, or, whoever's involved, they all have to feel the same way, So I'm glad I was able to get that, at least with the beats. Um, so yeah, it's more so just like a process of just trying to move forward and get it out as far as I can with this one. Um, but yeah, so he redid Salvation. We're gonna hear that later. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hear the Tower, the recreated Tower, but I'm gonna perform the semi-final version of that one. Um, but yeah, any
Oh,
questions? Any questions?
that was wonderful. I'm completely blown away about the EP. Breaking out of hip hop. I mean, that's like huge. Breaking out of hip hop and making an album. Um, that you broke out of hip hop for, and I love how you had a whole purpose and reason for that EP to come out, and overall, making it a purposeful project. That's really amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely one where I dug deep on for real.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. And with the producer as amazing as Ashton Harris, I mean, like that's amazing. I mean, it must be crazy to have to. It must have been crazy, like getting to know Ashton. I mean,
Crazy, I met him like a few times, but we kept in contact, over social media. Um, but yeah, honestly, I'm glad he was willing. Producers don't do that. So it was really just a shock to me that someone actually felt like my shit was dope, dope enough to actually put work in behind it. So that's grateful for that for real.
yeah, I feel grateful too. I feel grateful too, and seeing them, I have met a lot of producers. Getting to hear that they thought that if I was in your shoes, I would have felt the same.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Especially when you don't make your own beats. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's one of the things that, you know, um, I'm actually working on building a band because that's what I need for real, for real. Um, and it's not that I can't produce, like I mix like all of my songs. I do get outside help sometimes, but the majority of the work, I do it, and whatever I can't do, I'll send to my brother, and then he'll knock it out. But
oh,
I
that's
do produce, but it's just not. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Thing, if that makes any sense. It's like we all have our niches, our creative powers, and I don't try to push it too much, if that makes any sense.
yeah,
But yeah, it's a blessing to have, to build relationships too. Forces me to meet people and not be introverted and stuff like that if I want to actually get somewhere with this thing. But yeah.
yeah, perfect, perfect. And very weird you would say band. One of my friends, they're in a group and they're actually needing somebody. But it's an instrument thing, so I don't know if you're like an instrument kind of person.
No, I don't play any instrument. I used to play the saxophone, but no, I don't currently play any. But I mean, I would vibe. I like to vibe out dope, places and stuff though. But
Oh, cool. I love the sax. I actually tried to play it, but like I don't know, I just couldn't do it for some reason.
it's a lot of buttons.
No, that's the
A lot.
thing. I know. It was same like that. But overall, I'm excited. I'm excited that I was honored that you're letting us have a sneak peek of your album. That's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. I mean, meeting your brother was like a plus, but like this is like a plus plus.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get it out there as much as I can to outlets, like yours or the Savannah Morning News. They actually reviewed it as well. So before the drop, if I can just get the juices flowing before it drops, before everyone hears it, I feel like that'll kind of, I don't know. I feel I don't send it to everyone now. That's definitely something I don't do. But I feel like if you get a really good sense of who I am as an artist when you listen to it. Um, like I said, I dug deep on that. It's a lot of things in there. At least one song I'm gonna get in trouble for. I already know, but hey, it's art, art.
Oh
Mm,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I appreciate that too. I appreciate you're getting your content out there, but it's also not like too much. It's like you're doing it professionally. You're professionally doing it. Some people they go crazy and they have to ask everybody to check it out. But when
mm.
you do it professionally and you do it correctly, that I admire.
Yeah, I'm just following in the footsteps of my big bro. He's the one coaching me with all this, but you know, he's professional. He's the professional one, but I'm like the one that never plans, and I do everything last minute. Um, like I threw a concert in June, and that was like the most like last minute thing I've ever done in my life. But we pulled it off. A few people they were like, "Shit, like if that was me, I would have quit by because it's just so much stuff was happening, and it's not even like with the concert. It's more so like a bunch of life stuff was happening, so it was just like a thing for me where it's just like, okay, if I'm not some bullshit, let me just make sure I pulled this concert off no matter what. But yeah, like I'm real last minute, so this is a this is me getting my shit together and finally just like tightening it all up. And like you said, it catches more attention when it's presented in the right way. A mentor of mine told me once, would you rather buy a Snickers out of a Ziploc bag or out of the wrapper? And we all know I'm only going to buy Snickers out of the wrapper. So the same concept applies to, I feel like, any product. And, you know, the music is a product, so we do have to sell it, which I guess that's the concept that it gets lost on me sometimes because like I make music I make music to heal myself, like I'll make songs that I want to listen to or that I feel like I need to listen to because I know, I'm a big, huge Kid Cudi fan. So like I know what his music did for me during a time when I really needed that, it brought me out of a dark place. So that itself showed me the power of just music itself. And I wanted to create that for me. And the crazy thing is Kid Cudi barely drops. Like he doesn't drop music like that. So while I'm waiting for more of this healing, I'm not getting it. So it's like, how am I gonna get it? I gotta make it myself. Um so yeah, that's kind of where I started to really like make songs and really get into the groove of it. But I'm more of the just, carefree. I'm gonna just make this because I need to hear this, or maybe I'm so narcissistic. I just want to hear my point of view in my ears, or something like that. I don't know, but I'm finally getting to the point where I'm packaging it up, and we're gonna see what it does in the world.
I have a good feeling what will happen to it. I have a good feeling.
Appreciate that. I have a good feeling too. Definitely.
You and me both. But I just love your attitude towards music. I mean, your life story must have been like, I mean, just sounding from all that, it sounded really heartwarming. So I was trying to find the word.
Mm. You said my life story seems like it would be heartwarming.
I mean, the music one. You know what I
Okay.
meant.
I don't know. You might want to listen a little closer. I'm very good at making chaos sound great, you know? Very good at it. I guess, yeah. Yeah. I'm good at what I do, I guess. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that is what
I
you
mean,
and your brother do have in common is that you both make things so wonderful. I know that. I know that's for sure. I know that's for sure what you guys have in common.
Yep, it's a transferring that energy, turning the dark to light, you know, and that's really all it is. And music is a tool to do that, you know. Um, yeah,
Oh
I just
yeah.
can't wait to see what happens when things are on a mass scale, and you know that healing power can go out further. Um, that's really the only reason people, gravitate towards anything. It has to make you feel, you know, a way that you need to feel. I'm not going to say a way that you want to feel, but it's going to make you feel a way that you need to feel. And that's what catches us. That's what gets us to listen to new artists. That's what gets us to, break into new genres and get into other stuff. Um, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like music is. I can't wait till it's on a bigger scale, for real.
Yeah, yeah. And you already know that it is going to be. I mean, telling from all the progress you're making, it will.
Oh yeah,
I already know. I already know it is. And doing things last minute, just to tell you, I was actually really impressive that you're able to pull things off last minute. That's like really impressive because, like you, I also threw a concert almost last minute, and it was just as fantastic.
yeah. It's a good feeling when it all comes together too. It is. It's like a. All right, what's the next thing?
Yes, I love the feeling. I love it. I'm all for it. Ugh, I'm sorry. I am not in the right place. I will, though.
It's all good.
All right, let's dive in some more. And I love that you're giving more with us. I love that you're being more comfortable and more with us. The more, the better.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I feel like if I want people to care about, really what I got going on, the full picture would have to be uh seen. And the only way to do that is to, speak about my life and why I do what I do. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity to do that any chance that I get. I feel like, you know, my life story, shit, me and my brother's life story combined, uh, is a story that needs to be heard, but it will be, and it'll be a movie eventually. Definitely. But it takes these milestones here, you know, like people to
Yeah.
actually want to hear it. Like, when you reached out, I was like, oh, that's dope. It's like, I'm not, it's like, I don't expect it. It's more so just like, I'm glad every time. It's like a surprise every time, someone wants to interview or someone wants to, hear my songs or someone asks me about my music or anything like that. It's like, wow. Now I could talk some more. 'Cause I love to talk.
I can surely tell.
But yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you were very surprised. Very surprised. He was the same way. I think, yeah, I asked him as well, and he was exactly like this. He loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
The only difference is that he brought a little more. I mean,
As
no
far
offense or anything, but anyway, I'm going on because I feel like a sense of weirdness if I don't do something, it's gonna gonna build. I don't want that. Now, I want to actually. This is my own that I wanted to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Have you and your brother actually collaborated on a song before? I just want to like know, and it's okay if you can't answer. But I want to know if you two have ever really collaborated on a song. Of course, your family, but just wanna, just wanna. I was just curious.
Yeah, we have. Well, I guess it's weird. Like we we make music all the time. Get me wrong. We actually released a song called Heat Wave. It's we got a video to it and everything. It's on Vivo. It's a pretty dope video. Shot by his girl. He edited himself. Really, really dope video. We got a few songs out as well with just us, but nothing I would say here of late. Well, no, no, no. He hasn't dropped it yet. So yeah, we do. We got some stuff in the vault that's gonna peak out, and I'm interested to see how we're going to collab in the future with, my current where I am now, with my artistry. I feel like that'll be really dope when we figure out how to mesh those and we both keep our same we keep our personalities because I it's usually him on one of my songs or me on one of his, and we're just like the only people that we know that we can get exactly what we want out of a feature. It's like when he calls me, he knows he's gonna get exactly what he needs on the song. When I call him, I know I'm gonna get exactly what I need on the song. Um, so yeah, I'm ready to do more work, but we got a lot of stuff, individually that we're working on that we gotta get all that stuff out, and then once we got our clean slates, I think we're gonna get back in the lab again for sure.
Mm. Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all gotta keep me updated. I love both y'all's music, so I would love to see you guys together. That'd be so nice.
Yeah, we make real dope music together for real. We kind of like made a decision though to not be a group because we were both in groups before, so
Um,
those didn't really work out. So it's better to move independently, and we know we can always come together and make music.
yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
good
Yeah,
deal.
and now I wouldn't envision you both in a group anyway. I would, I
I
no,
think that would be cheesy.
you know, well, not really cheesy. Well, yeah, it'd be cheesy. It'd be weird.
We look
Also
alike.
be
Like it'd
cliche
be
because
like
usually family members they always tend to either be in a band or be a duo kind of thing.
it'll
Um,
be weird. I think it'll be like I don't know. It'll be weird though because we look too much
mm,
alike. We sound alike. It'll
yeah,
be a
and you
gimmick.
get
It'll
like
turn into a
feuds.
gimmick.
You guys would get feuds. You guys would get comparisons on the internet. I've seen it with duos. I've seen duos and bands all the time. They compare people. You'll get a lot of more hatred, and you'll get weirdness between each other, like having to collaborate all the time and
Right.
having that kind of life. But I love that you guys are doing it independently, but also one once in a lifetime. When you guys collaborate, it's almost like enjoying a nice burger. You don't eat it all the time, but when you do, it's like
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
do,
Exactly.
once in a while, it's like that's good. No, that's
Right.
good.
It's like, oh, they did another song again. Yeah.
You're gonna get those. You get to surprise people as well. Like I get to surprise people when they say they literally ask me, you know I'm not a rapper, right? And I'm like, the show's not. I don't just do rappers. And then I get the mind blown emoji, or I get like, oh, I get those. I get those kind of
Um,
things. But you get to surprise people. When people expect you guys to collaborate, you'll come up with a
yeah.
solo project, and they're like, Damn it! I thought it was gonna be the other way around.
Mm. Hey, hopefully we run into more people who don't know we're brothers. That'll
Oh,
be good.
that'll be all the time.
Yeah,
That'll be all the time. I mean, I didn't even know until you just told me. So,
exactly. It's like coming out
so
of, where we're coming from, where everybody knows. It's like now that it's finally, it's a weird, it's like I expect it now, where people's like, it's weird that people don't know now. It's like, oh shit. Now I know we're getting somewhere.
mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
And you get to have that kind of special life when people don't know everything about you. You get to
Oh
have
my God. Yeah.
that
You
special time.
need that. You need your time. You need your personal time. Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
yeah, they certainly do. And with y'all's independent projects, like I always get shopping updates. I got like two updates on Instagram about it. So I respect that, and I respect what you're doing because I also get notifications. So I get like things from my friend about you. So I like what you're doing right now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I'm all for supporting artists. I'm a songwriter myself, so supporting others is a
Oh,
plus.
dope. Dope. Definitely shoot me some stuff. I can check you out.
Well, well, weirdly, that's the thing. Well, actually, I need to explain that. I don't know if I told really. I don't know if I told him yet, but no, I did. I don't record music. Everybody knows that. I don't.
Oh,
I don't yet. So the only time I ever share my songwriting is in text form, and I share through Instagram or Discord, and I
okay.
don't record. But weirdly, though, people have said that I sound nice when I do perform, because I performed many times. I don't know if you tune into the other interviews, but I've rapped, I've freestyled, I've sang before. I've sang on a couple interviews. I've s- I
Checked
don't know
out
if I
the
said
one before this one, but I don't think it wrapped on there. But yeah, I'll check out some other ones.
um
Definitely.
cool. And I don't think I did performance for his interview. I don't know. No, I didn't. I'm remembering now. I didn't. Um, but yeah, but if you really want to, we'll do like a switch interview kind of thing. You can dare me to.
Okay.
I would not mind doing it. But I am losing my mind, so I'm gonna keep going on. So did you describe your music? Did I ask that?
Hmm?
Okay, I'm starting to forget. Did I do music production too? Did I ask about your
Yeah.
music process as well?
Yeah.
Ugh, damn it. Okay, we'll just switch interview now. And guys, it's just I'm not in a good place. I have not eaten in what since 8 a.m., so I'm not in a good place.
Uh,
But I'm here. I'm here. I'm still persisting. All right.
well, thanks for sharing. Still, sharing your energy, even though you know things
Well,
happen, and we gotta still push forward. I appreciate that for sure.
yeah. I mean, this was gonna be a beautiful moment as well for me. This is gonna be beautiful. And when I heard you guys were similar, I was like, "Yep, I'm catching an interview with him. I don't care what people say. I'm catching one with him. Whether they like it or not, whether I like it or not." My God. Did we talk about Ashton Harris? Did we talk about him and how you met him?
Yeah, I brought him up. The songs that he produced on the track on the
Ah,
EP.
okay. I'm sorry. You actually had a checklist, and I'm just making sure I got everything. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did we talk about your previous interview with Savannah Morning News?
I brought it up briefly, but we didn't go in depth with it. But yeah.
Let's go with that. We'll do that, then the marketing, and then we'll do the switch interview. So firstly, I should mention about something we haven't brought up was your marketing. Scooby
Mhm.
Doobies. Please tell me about that because it sounds hilarious. The name sounds hilarious and I spelled it.
They're dope. All right, so it's pronounced Shoobies Doobies. Shoobies Doobies, like a shoobie, like a guy that hangs out, surfs a lot. But yeah, it's two twins, Elliot and Ham. Uh, they're actually students at Georgia Southern, if I'm not mistaken. I met them at a showcase that me and my brother performed at. I seen them. They had their table set up. I seen the hat, and immediately I bought a hat because they used the Scooby Doo font, and I absolutely love Scooby Doo. Like I'll leave Scooby Doo on, like on the TV on mute, just as background type shit, in my room. Like I love Scooby Doo, So that just it just kind of just shined out to me like in the movies when the and the light and all of that. I had one of those moments, but they couldn't tell, but I had one of those moments for myself. I went over, I bought a hat, and I just kept in contact with them after that. And over time, we just kept, sharing. I kept seeing what they were doing. I would send them stuff that I was doing, and we connected, and we kind of, just decided to do this thing because they're just getting into marketing, and I need marketing. So, and they really like the music. They really like, the, that's what it was. I'm actually, um, it's a skateboard magazine. I actually, once they found out that that's what I was, just a venture that I was getting into, that's when they hit me up, and that's when the conversation went on from there. But since then we've just been working on them, pretty much more people finding out about them through them promoting me, which is a good it's a good trade-off, it's a good barter, um especially because I'm not gonna say like I'm a complete amateur, so it helps to have, I guess, good content to market, if that makes any sense. So I'm grateful, that they believe in the journey, and um, you know, we've just been just rocking ever since. Trying to get this tape out and in more eyes and in more hands, and it's been doing wonders so far. It's the first time someone put me on a schedule, which is so needed because I'm unorganized as hell. So like they're saving my life right now. Definitely. And that's Shoobies Doobies. But yeah, they're dope. They're dope.
Mm. Oh, well, I'm going to check them out sometime. They sound interesting.
Yeah, they got a it's just the whole aesthetic of their marketing, it's real. I guess it's my vibe, like that whole hippie thing. Like it just meshes very well, I think.
Mm. Nice, nice. Such good things to hear.
Yeah, I'm a strong believer in partnerships. Like, we can't really get anywhere without a team. And, you know, to get there, you gotta, it's like every anime that you watch. I feel like there's this one person, and we're all the main characters of our own animes. So I'm not just saying this like I'm the main character, but no, like there's this one person who's who has to save the world or some shit. And then there's these people who's like, you gotta save the no. I gotta be here to see this guy save the world. I gotta be there. I'm gonna go with you. You know, I think that's kind of like the pair up that everybody kind of has. You know, so like say they're marketing, they want to do marketing. That's what they want to do. You feel me? They're not trying to be rappers and you know shit like that. They market. So for that, you need proof that you're a good marketer. You know. So here I come along with some dope content. You know, for their journey to the top of the marketing heights, I'm coming along with them on their journey and to my journey on the top of, you know, the music, whatever that turns into, they're coming along with me on that journey, you know, and then producers, that's, you know, like that's how it feels. I feel like the team has to consist of everybody who respectfully does one thing, but is in love with the thing that they do. You know, when you have a group of people who want to do everything, nothing ever gets done because one person sees the success in one point and they want to switch over to that because it's more so a game of who sees success first and not I'm doing what I love, you know? So once you get a group of people together who's doing what they love and all the pieces fit, it can go nowhere but up. So I'm glad, you know, they jumped on board and I got a few open spots for, you know, more people trying to I don't even know what they are, but we'll see them as they come and I just know it's not just me in this thing, you know? Like so it's a thing. I don't know what to call it. I just call it a thing, but it's it's not just me, you know?
Hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah. I love the collaborative state. I'm all for that too. I mean, I'm working with people all the time. I do these every day and I'm working um well, I'm actually with somebody. And I used to work with people. Difference with me is that they're not around anymore.
Hmm.
Um, if you watch the interviews, I don't have a consistent co-host. I've had them periodically. I don't
Hmm.
have a consistent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, it's just been me. So hearing that you're very collaborative and you work with people all the time, that's really beautiful. At least to
Hey, I'm
me.
not gonna say all the time. That would be a
Most of
lie.
the time. You know what I meant.
It's
I meant
finally happening. I'll say that. It's finally happening.
you know what I meant.
Yeah. But you know, the same thing, you know, we all go through it. You know, we got people and people disappear and then the new people and then they disappear and then it's like a musical chairs, but in the end, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you know. As long as you keep going, as long as I keep going, as long as the people who are doing this thing keep going, hey, that's
World
all.
keeps moving.
Yeah. Because all the people who are steady going, they have no, you know, it's no more room. They're gonna run into each other, and then you just end up in the same room with a whole bunch of like-minded people. You know, so
Yeah, yeah. You make really good points. You're just as smart as your brother. Oh, I can definitely see it.
yeah, I'm just it's a lot of it's a lot of weed smoking stuff in the way of my thoughts. So it's like I'm fighting through like
That's the
a
strikeout.
million thoughts.
I just found the strikeout, y'all. We
Oh no,
green
it's not
flag.
even like that. It's just, you know, we
I
notice the
just like it.
difference.
I got you. Now there was one more gigantic thing I should talk about is your interview with the morning news, Savannah Morning News. How'd you pull it off? How'd that whole thing go down?
I did a I did an interview with them for Do Savannah first, with the whole Where is Savannah's hip hop thing. where they kind of interviewed a few people throughout the city. Like they interviewed a few artists, me included, and then from there, I kept in contact with the guy who interviewed me. You know, I told him about the tape that's coming out, and he's, you know, he said he would like to hear it. So I guess the name of the game is really just like keeping in contact with people. You know, when you meet them, uh, if somebody does something, you know, somebody washes your back, you wash theirs, but it's just like staying in contact, moving forward, leaving it open ended. It leaves more room for more. You know, I feel like I got the last um, interview, you know, just the whole half page interview about tarot, just because, you know, I kept in contact, and I kind of, I don't do this thing where I fight it, I guess, but I try not to do the thing where I'm like super bougie, because that, like, that'll ruin that'll ruin a lot of opportunities, you know. So people are surprised by, like, you know, how surprised I am that people actually want to hear my music and stuff like that. But it's more so because I it's a thing that I kind of keep, you know, in check. But yeah, I guess I got that last interview just through the other interview. I let him hear the tape. Once he heard the tape, he was like, "Oh my god, I can't stop playing it." He was playing it while he was cooking. He was playing it for his colleagues at work. Um, so yeah, it was just like, even hearing that was like amazing, you know. Um, but yeah,
I can
I guess he
imagine.
genuinely loved the tape. That's Chris B. Um, at Savannah Morning News. Chris Baronato, really cool guy. He knows a lot about music. He did a deep dive onto my tape, you know, and brought out inspirations that I didn't even know about. You know, like when I make music, I don't have like these artists that I want to sound like. It's more so I have scenes of a movie that I'm trying to fit into. So whatever comes out, that's what comes out. So I feel like it's the same for the artists of the past too. They probably had the same thing. So you attach yourself to that spirit of that energy or whatever, and that's what comes out. You know, that's the song that comes out, that's the sound that comes out, that's the vibe that comes out. So he was just like, yeah, it had heavy Prince vibes on this one, and heavy, you know. And I'm just like, whoa, I wasn't even thinking of Prince. You know. But when I went back and listened to it, I was just like, oh shit, it does kind of sound like Prince, you know. So yeah, that was real. That was a surreal moment for me. He really dope music head. Just
I can
hearing that.
imagine that being featured on a magazine. That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. It's relationships, you know, gotta keep them, hold on to them, cherish them. You never know. You know, always speak good about people behind their backs, things like that. You never know who's talking about you in a room that you're not in, you know.
Very true.
So I try to hold true to that. It's like, yeah, we go through our lives, but when it comes to how we interact with people, try to keep it, you know,
Very
all love.
genuine. Yeah, I
Definitely.
got. Oh, really? Congrats, you guys. Look at this. Today's the 1 year anniversary of Heatwave. Oh, congrats. Oh,
Yeah. And I didn't know that. It's crazy. That's like a synchronicity there.
wow, congrats. How do you feel?
We came a long way since Heatwave. I say that. It's actually a good feeling looking back at the year. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah, look at that. You guys have gone through so much.
Hmm. See
Wow.
what this next year brings.
Lots more.
Hmm.
Lots more.
Let's hope.
Oh, there's no hoping it will.
It will.
There we go. There we go. It will. There's no such thing as hope. It's either, well, there is such thing. In this case, though, it's either you will or you won't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I appreciate you sharing with us. I appreciate you. You've been awesome. Now it's time for something I promised, a switch interview. Like duh in the name, it's switch. You get to ask me anything you want. This is a comfortable place, so if you need to go above and beyond or curse anytime, you are free to. Just ask me anything or dare me anything.
Hmm. Yeah, I dare you to hmm. Did
Mhm.
you hear Salvation?
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't get a chance to finish because my internet went out and the player wouldn't play, so I only heard
Cause
a
I
little.
was gonna say I dare you to sing the hook.
Ooh, that's the problem. It cut out during the thing, so I didn't hear all.
It's cool, it's cool. Let's
But I can
see.
sing like something else if you want.
Yeah, yeah, you can let's hear, let's hear what you got.
Oh, okay. Hmm. I'm gonna start with the vocalizing. So a lot of people know that actually I'm gonna tell you about a little funny. I did an interview on another podcast I did, and the guy was called G's. That was his artist name. And
Hmm.
every time that we said G's, he wanted us to follow in a pattern. Every time he said G's, another person says G's, and another person says G's in different various forms. When it came to me, like I did, I didn't have my voice ready. I did G's. Then I said it again, and I would look at the people and said G's, and then I vocalized for them. I did
Hmm.
G's, and they were blown away.
Whoa.
Like G's, and they were blown away when they heard that. So it still blows me away that they loved it. 'Cause I've been singing for a little while, so that and I've done a couple things as well. That was just a little vocalizing for you, just to get into the tone of things.
Okay, okay.
Um, so just telling from the vocalizing, what you think of it? Just I know I haven't sang anything yet, but just um, from that, what's your take?
I mean, it's definitely it's more than what I could do. I would say that.
No, I'm sorry if it's not
That's a
high.
good
I could
thing.
also do. I could also do it.
Huh?
Jeez. Yeah, I do think. Now what you think?
Gotta put a little more into it.
Yeah.
I could
Gee.
I could tell you. It's cool, it's cool. It's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, and then I did a couple performances. You didn't dare really do that, so um, I did a couple of those. Oh yeah, anything else you like about me? Are you still waiting for that for Rain to do a song?
Oh, that's cool. I'm not, very good at putting people on the spot because I don't like to be put on the spot, but you know.
It's okay. It's okay. Dude, I was up this morning and I had to drive. I had to drive in the morning. So if you want to put me on the spot, hey, it's okay. This is also a comfortable place. So right now, the conversation, if you want to, I don't care whatsoever. I'm all for it.
I just don't know I don't know. Trying to think. Hmm.
Everybody watching you like damn. Coming
I don't know. I mean,
on.
I feel like you sing a lot. I mean, people probably ask you to do that all the time, and I would have to think. Hmm, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
All right. Let's try something else then. My friend gave me a game called 3 word questions. So it's gonna be 3 weird ones. 3 weird ones. And you'll tell me what your answer is and why. Ready?
Okay.
All right. Would you rather eat peanut butter out of a jar for a whole month, or let's see, what's the or? Or would you rather wear an orange shirt that says "I heart Nicki Minaj" on it, in for the rest of your life?
For the rest of my life, I would definitely do the peanut butter. Yeah, just because I like to dress. I like to wear what I want. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't really want to wear that shirt for the rest of my life. I would wear it for a month straight though, and opposed to eating peanut butter for a month straight. But no, if I had to choose, I would definitely I'll eat the
It's
peanut
all
butter.
so understandable. So understandable. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's the second one. Would you rather eat a box of markers or eat a bunch of roaches? Markers or roaches?
Are they non-toxic markers?
Uh, I don't know what toxic markers is like, so toxic.
Oh shit. I feel like the roaches won't kill me, so it'll have to be that. Yeah.
I can't believe you eat roaches.
If they're non-toxic markers, I'll definitely eat the markers, but I don't know, it could be a Sharpie in there. Yeah, I don't know.
What if it was a Sharpie?
Yeah, that's a toxic marker. Like non-toxic markers are like Crayola markers that babies use. I would eat a box of those.
Oh my god.
But nah, if it was just markers, just any kind of markers, I don't know. I probably would have to.
Oh, you would eat roaches.
Yeah, yeah, to stay alive. Yeah, I would.
Would you eat them alive or dead?
Oh God, nah. I don't even want to. Shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, they would definitely have to be dead for sure.
All right, let's see.
I
The
mean, we eat
final
shrimp,
one.
so that's cool.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Would you rather be dressed up as a giant jumbo shrimp for a month, or would you rather, um, let's see, would you rather wear a snake skin as a belt?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Would you rather wear a snake skin as a belt, or I don't remember the other one? Well, let me just change it to this. What is the weirdest thing you've ever encountered in your life or in your music career?
Okay, I got it right here, top hand. Shit. Do I want to talk about that? Mm, shit. Okay, I'll just say this. The weirdest thing I've ever encountered in my music career is meeting someone who, okay, I met a girl on Tinder. She heard my music. She couldn't believe that. I mean, I guess when we get to the end of this story, some people have things that they deal with or whatever. But in her reality, I guess the music was so good, I'll just say that she felt like she was in a reality TV show. So every time, like, she would always like seriously pull me to the side and ask me where the cameras are and things like that. I'm like, no, there's no cameras. Um, Fast forward a year later, now I'm kind of like getting stalked. But yeah, that's the weirdest thing that's happened to me.
Oh,
So I
damn.
don't really let people in anymore. Like I'm super like
Like,
you know isolated and secluded. It's weird. Like I understand why celebrities are that way because it's a little scary out there. Just meeting people and knowing people or leaving yourself open to just everyone. But
yeah,
yeah, that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. That gets real in depth, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go
yeah,
that deep into that
yeah.
story.
I would
But
never mention anything personal on the show neither, so you're good.
yeah, but yeah, that's directly related to yeah, it's very strange.
Mm, gotcha. Uh, Thanks for playing with my questions. All right, did you have anything else you want to throw at me? And it's okay, honestly. This is a comfortable place. Besides, your brother's not here anymore, so you don't have to feel pressured. Anything? Get it? It's funny.
No. I mean, no, it's no real burning questions. I'm just more so I'm glad you know, glad you decided to interview me and get some of my story out there.
Yeah, of course, of
More
course.
so, if there any more questions you have for me, because I feel like I didn't say everything.
Then let's go with that. Was there anything that you would like to add along with what has just been said? Anything about your life, about the music that you feel the fans should know?
I guess we'll just leave it off with this. Like, with my music, like I said, I'm turning a lot of dark into light here. Energy transmutation and all of that. Uh, Taking the times in my life and turning them, into lessons for others or just relatable stories to hear, so people know that they're not the only one out there going through what they're going through. But you know, I guess just mainly, yeah,
Right, right.
yeah, we don't have to go there. I guess it's just
Yeah,
it's music stuff. It I don't know. It saves. It really, really helps. It really,
yeah. That's very, very true. That is the most truest thing that ever come about.
and I just hope anyone who does hear any of my music, they truly listen and hear. You know,
And they will, trust me and believe me, and I will make them as possible.
yeah.
But yeah, and I appreciate you sharing it with us. And hey, that is a general feeling. Most people, well, I'm not gonna say most, but most of them, I feel like they want to say more, and that's when the second interview comes in play. Because
Mm,
usually people are gonna want a second interview. So if you want to come back, when you come back, that's the time when we fill in on everything, and we really get to. This
yeah,
was just
definitely,
what?
definitely, definitely.
I mean, yes, yes. All I gotta do is send me a DM and I'll answer right away. I'm on my phone all the time. Well, duh, I'm on my phone now, so all the time.
Yeah, I guess after the release, we could probably shoot for another one for
Sounds
sure.
perfect. Sounds perfect. I am all for it, dude. I'm all for it. Sounds fun. And honestly, though, from the bottom of my heart, I just wanted to say thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure getting to meet you, and hey, I'm all here if you need support. I'll also follow you on Insta. You need people.
Hey, thank you, definitely. Thank you too for allowing me to be here and share a little bit about me and why I'm doing this.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah,
I appreciate you and Khalil for watching too.
yeah, what up?
Um, oh yeah. And you did say your lastly things to fans, so I'm gonna. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, dude. You're good. Um, so I'm gonna leave the fans with this. Make sure to check out Wizard Black on social media and his music. If you don't, then suck a dick, you losers. Literally. Um, keep on supporting Rap It Out everywhere. Anytime we are everywhere on Rap It Out podcast. We recently have TikTok, so make sure to follow us there for more fun stuff. Um, more fun and awesome things going on. Thank you again, Wizard Black. I'm hope that I can see you more and support you more. In fact, after this, I'm gonna go on Insta and probably follow you.
All
Every
right,
night.
definitely, definitely. It's a lot more coming for sure.
So excited! Oh, I'm so excited! So stoked. Um, but thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. And I appreciate y'all. It's been a crazy day, so I'm gonna do what I need to do, and they're gonna do what they need to do. Simple. Um, thank you guys so much as always for tuning in. And if you're not checking out, then you're basically losers. Suck a dick if you're not. And F you. Um, see you guys on the next one I do. And keep on supporting artists. That's all I ask from you. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.
I can feel someone reaching from the dark. After you, I just don't know what to say to love. I can feel someone ripping me apart. I can feel the pins and needles in my heart. You kinda get you, so I know you got the spark. Cause I can feel someone reaching from the dark. And I can tell that you're not healing from your heartbreak. Cause you turn all of your stitches in the heart. I feel like no one trying to reach you from the arc. But you do this every time you debate my love. I felt a little hoodoo in the way you talk. Now I can feel the pins and needles in my heart. I can feel someone reaching from the dark. After you, I just don't know what to say to love. I can feel someone ripping me apart. I can feel the pins and needles in my heart. I can feel the pins and needles in my heart. She didn't want me not to ever forsake her love. I can feel the pins and needles in my heart. stole the show. I can feel someone reaching for the dark, but this time it doesn't work and you think it will. I can see you poking needles in the dark. She was fucking with a wizard from the start. He tried his best to save her from the dark. Take your time's up. Nobody does this shit the way I do. Je viens como si beaucoup. You're not the only one I had to lose. I can show you where to sign up. You don't have to make your mind up. I saw this coming from a mile. We gon' drunk it up to deja vu. I need a few friends, 'cause these ladies have to know. Two for everybody, I got shrooms for everyone. We on a few things. Got the 80s in my trunk. You could say we routed, but we still on the way up. She told me about it. Said she could prove to me how much. What you talking about? I think you proved to me enough. I know you bout it, but I'll let you double up. She's a true thing. She get naked, naked, naked. She's a groupie. She ain't fucking with the crew. She want the true thing. I was supposed to be with you, but I'ma go. Yeah, I'ma go. She's a true thing. She get naked, naked, naked. She's a groupie. She ain't fucking with the crew. She want the true thing. I was supposed to be with you, but I'ma go. You had a ticket, 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 ticket.